Good morning and welcome back, my dear students, and I am going to continue the lesson, please. Unitary method. Next question here. The cost of 4 books and 3 pen is Rs 110. Number 1. The cost of 4 books and 3 pen is Rs 110 if the cost of 1 book is Rs 20 rupees. Cost of 1 book is 20 rupees. Find the cost of 5 pen. Now here combine 4 books and 3 pen is 110. So from the 1 books you find the price of the 4 books first of all, please. Now here book solution, please. Book and next cost. 1 book's cost Rs 20 and next that question is 4 books cost. 4 books is x late. Now x upon 20 is equals to then state 4 upon 1 x is equals to Rs 80 rupees. X is 4 books cost. 4 book cost is 80 rupees. Now there again by questions 4 books and 3 pen is 110 and cost of 4 books. Now cost of 4 books is Rs 80 rupees. Again now pen or cost of 3 pen is equals to total 110 minus 80, that will be Rs 30 rupees. Now pen and another is cost. How many pens? 3 pens and cost is Rs 30 rupees and 5 pen cost is x late. It is also direct variations since it is DIRS direct variations x upon 30 is equals to 5 upon 3. X is equals to 30 into 5 150 by 3, therefore x is equals to 50 rupees. Hence the cost of 5 pen is Rs 50 rupees is answer. Listen please. First of all, 4 books and 3 pen cost is 110. So you find out the 4 books cost and here 1 book cost is 20 rupees. By questions one book cost is 20 rupees, then 4 book cost is x. And since it is also direct variation, so x upon 20 is equals to 4 upon 1. Then cross multiply, the value of x is 80 rupees. It is the cost of 4 book cost is cost is 80 rupees. Now, the cost of 4 books is 80 rupees and 4 books and 3 pen is 110 and 4 books is 80 rupees, then the price of the 3 pen is 30 rupees. And again 3 pen is 30 rupees and find the cost of 5 pen is x. It is also direct variation. So, x upon 30 is equals to and direct variation 5 upon 3, then cross multiply, then find the value of x. What is x? X is 5 pen cost is 50 rupees. Hence, the cost of 5 pen is 50 rupees. Next, second questions please. Second questions. In a hostel, 70 students have food enough for rows 75 days. How many students should be added in the hostel that the food is enough for only 50 days? In a hostel, 70 students have food enough for one side is students and another is days. Students, next is days. 70 students have food enough for 75. 70 students and days is 75. And how many students should be added in the hostel? So, then 70 plus x and days is 50 days. 50 days. 70 students, 75 days. 70 students have food enough for 75 days. And how many students are added to there? That 70 is already plus x is added to the new students and food for only 50 days. And it is indirect variation, since it is indirect variations. 70 upon x, 70 plus x upon 70, it is indirect variation. So, please 75 upon 50. 70 plus x is equals to 70 into 75 upon 50 and multiply please here 70 into 75, or better to please 0 cancel, 75 into 7, 525 by 5, then 70 plus x. Now, here or and next please here 70 plus x is equals to 70 plus x is equals to, divide please here 105. X is equals to 105 minus 70, therefore, x is equals to minus 70 35. Now, the added students is 75. How many students are added? 75 and 35 students are added. Look at here please, students days. 70 students have food enough for 75 and some students are added to their, so previous student is 70, so 70 plus x. If some students are added to their, food is enough for only 50 days. Since it is direct variations, 70 plus x upon 70 is equals to, it is indirect variation, so 75 upon 50. Then 70 plus x is equals to 75 into 70 upon 50. Then 0 0 cancel and multiply, please divide by 5. Then value of x is 35. So, 35 students are added to theirs, 35 students are added to the hostel, the food is enough only 50 days. So, 35 is the required answer. And next please, next questions. Next, question number 3. In hostels, 105 students have food enough for 56 days. How many students should leave the hostel? That is question number 2 and 3 are the same related questions, but in a question number 2 that is 70 plus x, but here 105 minus x, because some students leave the hostels. Some students leave the hostel, the food for enough for 70 days. So, some students are leave the hostels here. In previous questions, some students are added, but here some students are leave. Now, in question number 4 please, 3 is your homeworks. Question number 3 is your homeworks. Now, in 4, 15 men can reap the rice of 20 hectares of field in 12 days. Now, here are 3 relation please. One is man, now hectares, and next is days. 15 men, next 20 hectares, and days is 12 days. Look at the whiteboard. 15 men can reap the rice of 20 hectares of field in 12 days. 15 men, 20 hectares and 12 days. How long will it take for 12 men? Now, 12 men, 30 hectares, and how long? That is x days. Since here are now men and days always inverse proportional or indirect. But it is Look at here please. Now, x upon 12 is equals to main and days are always in direct variation. So, 12 upon 15 because x is numerator and you goes to cross 15 upon 12, sorry, not 12, 15 upon 12, 15 upon 12, main and days are inverse proportional, x upon 12 is equals to 15 upon 12, and hectare and days, 20 hectares 12 days and 30 hectares, so long days. So, it is increase, hectare is increase and days also increase. So, it is direct variation. So, x is numerator 30 upon 20. Now, here 12 cancel please here and 0 cancel please, x is equals to what is that 45 by 2, therefore, x is equals to 22 whole 1 by 2 days. Once times please here, men hectares days, 15 men can reap the rice of 20 hectares of the field in 12 days, then how long wills, now here x late, to takes for 12 men to reap the rice of 30 hectares. Now here x upon 12 is equals to 15 upon 12, that is x is numerator, now here 15 is numerator because it is indirect variation. So, please cross 15 upon 12 and hectares and days are always direct variations. Hectares and days are direct variation. So, x is numerator. So, be state please 30 upon 20 and 12 cancel, that is both of the denominator in the equal to side, that is denominator is cancel, 0 cancel, 15 into 3 45 by 2 and divide please 22 whole 1 by 2, 22 whole 1 by 2. Hence, (22 whole 1 by 2 days) hence 22 whole 1 by 2 days can reap 12 men or 22 whole 1 by 2 days will be take, or required days are 22, required days are 22, it is the last answer. Required value is 22 whole 1 by 2. Next please, next last questions please. Next, look at the slide please. 200 laborers. Now, here also 3 relation please here, laborers, next days and kilometer, laborers, days and kilometer. 200 laborers, days is 50 and kilometer is 4 kilometer. How many laborers are needed to construct means X laborers, and next 80 days and 8 kilometers. 8 kilometers. Look at here please. 200 laborers. 200 laborers need 50 days to construct the road in 4 kilometer. How many laborers? X let here. How many laborers are needed to construct 8 kilometer long road in 80 days. Now here laborers and day, men and day are always inverse or indirect variations, means indirect variation means 50 upon 80 into laborers and kilometer please here. 200 laborers can be construct 4 kilometers and 8 kilometers many more labor to need here. So, it is direct variation, X is denominator, indirect variation 8 upon 4. X is equals to 200 into 50 into 8 upon 80 into 4 is 320, and X is equals to please multiply, first of all 0 0 multiply please, cancel here, cancel. So, 200 into 5 into 8, 8000 upon 32. Therefore, X is equals to 250. Hence, 250 laborers are needed. Hence, 250 laborers are needed. Now, here laborers, now day kilometer, you find the value of X, X upon 200 is equals to 50 upon 80 into this laborers and day are inverse and laborers and kilometer is direct, and find the value of X, 250 is the required answer. And some questions are here please. Look at the slide please. Please, that is your homeworks. The cost of 6 computer and 3 mobiles set is rupees 1,69,500. If the cost of a computer is 25,000, find the cost of 3 dozens of mobile set. And question number 2, 1, 2, and next please. Next 3 and 4. And last 5 questions. So, my dear students, my time is over. Goodbye, have a nice day. Thank you everybody.